Hey guys, what's going on? This is Quentin, aka Mr. CPMD, aka Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily, and I am back. Today is Sunday, July the 14th, and I'm here to talk to you about GetFit mining, soon to be called Move Quest. All right, got some really exciting news to talk about, kind of some setup on how you can get yourself positioned. And I'm going to talk to you about something that is just absolutely incredible happening right now that can position you to have a very lucrative and a very profitable second half of the year. There are some things that are taking place that just typically don't get to happen. And we are fortunate enough to be able to have access to it first. And so we're going to talk about what that is and what it means for you and what that could mean for you from a monetary standpoint. And I'm going to show you how to get it all set up on this particular video. So there's a lot of stuff to cover today. I'm going to go as quickly as possible, and I'm going to show you all and everything that I can show you. I'm even going to demonstrate what you have to do a little bit so that it can help you get yourself positioned. All right. So, yeah, guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, if you like this content, please just drop me a like and a comment. Also, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so that when I pop up and go live like this, you get the notification that I'm here. So really want to make a good push, build this community, because it's going to be more valuable than ever as we grow, especially in what we're going to talk about today. And if you're not in the CPMD Facebook community, of course, I'm pretty much in there every single day, dropping some type of a post or videos or content, Zoom calls. We've been going live on Zoom, doing a marathon. We'll talk about that with GetFit. A whole bunch of really cool things are happening there. Make sure to answer all 4 questions. That link is in the description. Answer all the questions with real answers. If I get the generic ones over and over, I'm just going to block them out because they're usually fake accounts. And also, if you see an account named me with my picture on Telegram or on Facebook asking you for money or any type of things like that, I'm not sending out friend request, number one. I'm not asking people for anything. It's a fake account. Please report it, because there are a couple of them that are rolling around that people have been sending to me, and I don't want anyone to get scammed. I'm not taking money or payments or anything from anybody. So if they ask you that question, it's not me. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Here's what we're going to talk about today with GetFit mining. Of course, GetFit mining, we already know it's going to be rebranded. They're working on this now. It's going to be called MoveQuest. All right. So don't get confused. It's the same thing. We just don't want this to be something that people feel like they have to work out to be a part of, because it's not about working out. That is just one segment of what you can do to contribute to your physical activity. But physical activities can be moving your arms, moving your legs, walking, or it could be working out, it could be playing sports and sleeping, all kinds of things, right? So we want this to be a more generalized idea. All right, number one. Number two, let me explain just real quickly why I'm going to talk about Avalanche and why the Avalanche blockchain is being used. Number one, this particular opportunity has been around for 2 years. People have been mining and doing their physical activity, mining tokens, and they've been, collecting and earning tokens for 2 years. When you look at this opportunity from the outside and you see that there are people that have tons of tokens that they have been mining for 2 years, the project does not look as attractive, because once you get into the project or momentum hits the project, all of the people who have been there for 2 years will sell their tokens. That is more than likely true. The difference here is that that's just what it looks like from the outside. Even if they sold their tokens, this project would still continue to work. It would still continue to grow. It would not crash and just dump like most projects do and disappear. But to make this more attractive, we can talk about all of the great things about this project and no one will be attracted to it, because the number one reason why people come into these projects or opportunities or crypto in general is because they want to make money, right? I mean, simple. They want to make money. Nobody cares about how it's made. Nobody cares about the beauty of how it works and principles and technology. Nobody cares about that. They came here because they want to make some money. I heard that I could make X amount of money, right? We shouldn't think that way. We should look at all of those other things that are important. This is the reason why I believe I'm where I am now, is because there were a lot of instances where we were blinded by the opportunity of the making the money, and we did not look at the opportunity itself for being a great opportunity. And this is why a lot of people, I'm afraid that a lot of people will miss out on this opportunity because they're going to base their past experiences on, we've heard this before. They've told us we were going to make money before. They told us this token was going to do this. They told us we would make this amount of money by this time. All these different things that you've heard before over and over and over and over again that never worked, right? Now that you see the same scenario coming up to you again, you're going to say in your mind, this is another same thing again. I'm not going to get involved with it. But I'm here to tell you, if you ever thought that there could be a possibility that there would be a one-off and there really could be something that actually worked, have that faith in this project. Have it in this project. See, a lot of people would say, you had losses, right? I had a lot of losses over the past few years, but I look at those as lessons because they taught me what to look for and what to ignore, and how to look at something and just see if it was going to be legitimate or not, or if it could work or not, right? There are a lot of things now that I didn't know back then, right? But now when I see something that is built the right way, that is built to sustain itself for decades, right? It's a self-sustaining ecosystem that can't crash. It can't tank. It just keeps feeding, kicking out money, and it's a cycle. When you see the real ecosystem built the way that it's supposed to be, you know that it can work. This is what we have. I can't go deep into this right now because that's not the purpose of this video, but you can do your own due diligence and research, and I'll give you all the places that you need to go to do that. But this is that real project, and we have the opportunity now to be on the second blockchain. So BNB, or the Binance Smart Chain, was the first chain that people have been mining for 2 years. For 2 years, well, they said, look, it's not as attractive because people think this and they know everybody's been mining. Let's open up on a new blockchain called Avalanche. We're going to keep the Binance, it's not going anywhere, but now we're going to duplicate the same thing on the Binance Smart Chain. That's what's happening now, or on the Avalanche chain. We are getting the opportunity to go into that chain first. They're taking 300 people that can go in this blockchain first. All right. And to make a long story short, there are hundreds of thousands of people from other networking companies, whether it may be health and wellness, it may be multi-level marketing, all of these other different things. There's 300,000 or so, give or take, that have already been contacted about this project that want to be a part of it. So just imagine this scenario, and I'm not going to say all 300,000 because it's not going to happen like that. That's not realistic. But what if you could be in the first 300 people that went into this new blockchain, same opportunity, just a different blockchain. They put all 300,000 of these people, or however many it is, it could be 10,000, 5,000 initially, right? But over time, I think we're going to get to those numbers. And they said, look, we're going to put them on a rotator and we're going to strategically place these people under the 300 people that are already in. And we're going to generate you commissions, which will allow you to upgrade your miners to get to the top position, to have the strongest miners, where you can earn the most amount of tokens before the rest of those people and the rest of the world and all the other hundreds of thousands of millions of people that want to be a part of this come into this opportunity. So that means we can mine the most amount of tokens now while those numbers are low. We can also make commissions from all of the people that are going to be placed below us. And there's some other perks that I can't speak about that come with this. I'm just telling you, for what it costs in this opportunity, because we've been in things that cost tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, thousands of dollars for less than $1,000, for even actually less than $100, you can at least get yourself positioned. Under $100. We're not, and it's funny because I had somebody the other day post in the group and they said, yeah, he's just posting this stuff because he's going to get rich off of us because we're going to join. I was like, you think I'm going to get rich off of somebody putting $100 in? Maybe if there was 1 million of you, or say 100,000 of you, maybe. No, this is not about, this is not a deal that you have to go recruit people for. Let me make it very clear one more time. You do not have to talk to a single person. This is not multi-level network marketing where you have a compensation plan that pays you 10 different ways. This is not that. This is based on you doing physical activity every single day, right? Submitting it to the blockchain and claiming a reward that you get based on how much activity you submitted. And the numbers in this opportunity are just math. And I'm telling you, the numbers, they are scary because we don't need a lot of people to create a valuable token here. And even when we do create a valuable token, if everybody sells them, guess what? The ecosystem is designed. It has provisions that sustains itself so that it maintains the price of the token. Guess what? It's just like going to work every single day. If you're going to go to work, what do you do when you get there most of the time? You clock in. Would you go to work and not clock in and go do the work and leave? Absolutely not. So why would you go out and do physical activity all day long and not submit it so that you can get your paycheck? That's what we're talking about in this opportunity. So I'm going to jump in real quick because I want to show you what you need to do. All right. I put some steps in the description. I tried to make it as clear as possible, but I'm going to go through it and just kind of show you what you need to do. So first off, and let me just pull up, let me just pull something up real quick because I want to follow along on my steps. All right. Let me just open up real quick. Bear with me, guys. Okay, cool. So first thing, and I just put some steps to get positioned, right? Now, it does not matter if you have not been on the Binance Smart Chain already. You do not have to go there. If you're new and you're just seeing this for the first time, you can go straight to the Avalanche chain. All right. So the first thing you have to do is you have to go get you one of these wallets over here called Metamask, right? And I guess I could do this on my phone. I think it just looks a little bit easier to see. I'm going to do it here because it's easier to see for sure. All right. So you're going to download the MetaMask wallet. All right. Of course, when you set up your wallet, write down your seed phrases, right? Put it in a book, put it somewhere safe. That is your money. If you lose it, I mean, it's gone. Like you can't get your funds back, right? If you lose your wallet. Number two, once you get that wallet set up, you're going to see up here at the top that there are networks. Even if you're on your phone, it looks very similar. There's networks that you can go through and change. We're not going to use the BSC network. You want to go down to the Avalanche Network C-Chain. All right. Then in this case, you would put whoever gives you their link, you'd put that in the browser of your wallet. So if I was on the phone, there is a, and let me just do this. I can bring up both. Hold on. Let me make sure screen is sharing. Hold on. So I got to share a screen. Hold on. I start talking and I'm not even sharing. And I'm going to also open up my phone too so you can see it. Now, this is available on Android and iOS. Hopefully you're on Android. I mean, not on Android and you're on iOS. Hopefully. Okay. So right here. So now you can see my phone here. All right. App Store, we're going to go to MetaMask. And I know a lot of you already have this on your phone, especially if you've been in this before. But you'll download this little fox looking thing right there, right? And then you'll open it up. All right. Again, you're going to go through the setup. You're going to write down your passcode, your phrases, backup phrases, all that good stuff. Up here at the top, you can see these chains, right? We want to be on the Avalanche C-Chain. All right. Now, you go down to this little browser button down here at the bottom. You see that little circle that has this, like, it looks like a Saturn. You're going to go down there and you're going to click on that. And then you're going to open up your browser and you're going to put in, and I think this works. Let me see. www.getfitpays.com. Of course, if you got a link from somebody else, then it's not going to be that. And of course, you do have to put the HTTP in front of it. I think that's why it does that. Hold on. And I have it in the description, right? So yeah, it's HTTP colon / and then www.getfitpays.com. All right. So that's going to bring you here. And you'll see at the top up there, it'll say getfitmining.com, start crypto pays me daily. That's my link. Now, if it's somebody else who is sending you their link, of course, you're going to use their link. All right. Now, when you go there, it's going to first come up to this screen. Now, this is for the person who wants to be a part of this build. All right. The next thing that you have to do, and I got these steps. What was it? Set up your MetaMask wallet. Now we need to purchase Avalanche. All right. So we have to buy MQT. All right. Which is the token. All right. We have to buy that so that we can unlock our slots. And so there's a sale that's been going on over here where they started at 30 cents and went to 40 cents, 45, 50, 60, 75 cents, because they're selling a small number of these tokens for this particular part of our project, right? And for people who want to get the token at a very cheap price, right? This is not a liquidity raise. This is not that kind of a deal where we're like pre-selling it to, like a typical token pre-sale. This is not how this is really working, right? But to be able to buy this, right, you can see down here at the bottom, you need USDT. The USDT must be on this particular chain. So if I go to my wallet over here, you need this Tether token in the wallet. So you're like, okay, well, how do I get this token? All right. Now, some of you already have crypto, right? That's good because you can just swap your crypto. Some of you may need to buy crypto, right? So that portion, I mean, it's kind of up to you how you plan to do that. There are places that you can buy it. You can buy it right here in this wallet. Right here, it says Avax, go to buy. Put in how much you want. You can use Apple Pay, whatever. You can buy some. I've never used this, but I know it's here. There's probably some information they're going to ask you for, but you can buy some right there from the wallet. Now, if you already have crypto and you don't need to buy it, one of the things that I found is pretty simple and fees are not that bad is go to Changelly. All right. I have the app on my phone, Changelly. Go down to the green arrows at the bottom and you can go to exchange. And basically whatever crypto you have, you put that at the top. Say you have Bitcoin, and then you come over here and you say you want Avax or Avalanche. Same thing. You want it on that C-Chain. And right now I could send point whatever Bitcoin. I can create an exchange. And then I'll send my Bitcoin here. And this site will send it back to the address that is in your wallet. So if you have this wallet address right here, come on. I copy my wallet right there where it says address. Come back over here. I paste that address here. Double check it. Make sure the addresses are right. All right. Save it. And then now I can go to the next step. And the next step is going to tell me now to send my crypto to their wallet. So you have to at least know how to send your crypto. You have to know how to buy it if you don't have it. And then this is a way to swap it if you need to swap it. And basically, this is kind of what I did. I had some one of my other tokens. I don't know. I think it was something I sent here and got the tokens that I needed. So when I got back to my wallet, I had a bunch of Avax, and then you can click on Avax and you can swap that Avax over to USDT, right? Because you're going to have however much money that you're planning to move forward with. I think I did 1,200 or something like that earlier. And then I swapped it over to USDT. Now I kept a little bit in Avax, right? Keep about 20 bucks in Avax because you do need it for fees, right? If you can't do swaps, you can't do anything. You can't run transactions without keeping some of it under Avax. That's why I have $2.10. These transactions are pennies. They're like 6, 7, 10 cents maybe. So you want to have a little bit in there just to be able to go through the transactions. Then you're going to have that USDT. You're going to just leave that there and wait. All right. We're just doing the first steps, and then we're going to get more instructions on when we buy our miners. Now, I'm telling you, this is a little bit of a process. It's not super duper hard, but it does take some time. But I'm telling you guys, if somebody right now told you, I'm going to set you up, you're going to be one of the 300 stories that we're going to create on this platform. We're going to set you up. We're going to put the people below you. And by Christmas, I'm going to show you how you're going to be able to make $500,000 to $1 million. Would you sit here and figure it out? Absolutely. This is what this lady has told us. Now, look, she's not a hypey person. I believe she knows exactly what she's doing. She's using numbers and math to come up with her figures. But even if she just messed up and she made you 50,000 or 100,000 by the end of this year in crypto, would you be mad? No. And this concept makes total sense. We've already seen that it works. We just got to put the people behind it. People are going to make money for doing nothing, just going to work every day, right? It's an amazing opportunity. So just keep your USDT there. You do need the AVAX, right? This USDT, we got to use it to buy our MQT, right? So you're going to have a lot more USDT there than what you're probably going to need right now. Because I did I don't know how much it was earlier. It's sitting in my other wallet, but I have about 1,200 bucks worth. And if you're new and you're just coming to this, you're going to have to come on here and buy your tokens. All right. So now let's just pretend that you've got some USDT in your wallet. Let me go to the other screen here real quick, because this is a little bit easier to see. Let me stop it on the phone real quick. So let's go back here so you can see. So we buy that MQT, right? So now you've got a little bit of AVAX. You've got your USDT. Let's just say it's 500 bucks. You're going to come down here. You need to have an idea of what you want to spend so you know how much of this to buy. All right. So if you said, look, I want to spend, these miners are going to be $50 a piece, right? We can do a maximum of 14. So that's 700 bucks. So let's just say you wanted to fill all 7 of your slots. That's what I'm doing. I want to fill all 7. I know I'm going to need at least $700 in USDT, right? So I'm going to convert that, send my Bitcoin, $700 worth, so I can get the USDT back in my wallet. Then I know if I need to open 7 mining docks, I'm going to need another $180 worth of MQT. But here's the great thing. MQT right now is only 50 cents. So if I need 180 MQT, that means I need an additional $90 that I will put right here. I'll do 90 bucks, and then I'll buy MQT. I'm sorry, 180 bucks. So I need 180. I need 180 MQT. It's going to cost me $90 because it's 50 cents each. And then I'm going to make this purchase. And you'll see my name up here. You get to set your username and all of this stuff. You got to go through these steps right here. Connect your wallet, run the transaction, save your username, run the transaction, come down here to purchase. It's going to ask for approvals, run the transactions. Then you can go in and buy it. So let's just pretend that you have your 180 MQT now. And I was doing this process myself and I stopped in the middle of it. So I've already bought it. And I was opening these slots and I said, wait, let me do this on video so people can see what this looks like. The first one is free. You just bought 180. So now you're going to use 10. You're going to use 20, 25, 30. And I was on step on the sixth slot. So now I'm going to spend 35 MQT. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. It's going to pull up my wallet. Click next. It's going to cost me 2 cents for the transaction. I think that was approved. Let me make sure. Now let me go ahead and, so it's 2 transactions because one was to approve it. And now I'm actually, see, it's taking out the 35 MQT from my wallet. So it's 2 transactions there. Now it's done. It bought that slot. So now if you only plan to do 3 slots, then you only need 30 MQT. If you want to mine in all 7 slots, then you want to do all 180. Well, I want the most mining power as quick as possible. So that's why I'm doing all the slots. But you have to, do what you can do, right? So this last slot is 60. So let's click next. Approve. Now we come back and we actually buy it. Okay. And this is how you unlock your slots. Why is it still doing that? Wait. I don't think I waited. There he goes. I was moving too fast. All right. Confirm. It's going to take 60. Oh, see, it rejected. Hold on. I was doing it too fast. You got to kind of let the transactions go through. If you try to go too fast, it will kick out your transactions. Okay, there it is. It's already open. So yeah, I was going too fast. Anyway, so now I got all of these slots open. So once I have these slots open, I'm telling myself that I want to get 2. I'm going to need 2 of those $50 miners for each one of these so that I can evolve them up. And so this is going to put me now in position to be able to fill all 7 slots. All right. Now, again, if you want to do 3 or 4 slots, you just count the number here and that's all you buy. The tricky part for most people was getting it swapped to the right thing. All right. Now, next step after that, let me see what I had put down. Well, where did my message go? Okay, one sec. Lost my message. All right. So after you done that, let's see. The next step was we purchased we unlocked our slots. Now, okay, now here's the next thing you got to do. If you want to be a part of this build, because this is something different that's happening for these people outside of the other people who are going to be coming later, one of the things you're going to have to do is go in and create 6 additional wallets. All right. So your main wallet is the wallet that we're in right now. Right. You would go into your Metamask and you need to add an account. And you're going to add a new account. Now, you just want to name them Move Quest 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? You need 7 wallets. This is important. You're going to need this later. You don't necessarily, you're not going to do anything with them right now, but you do need to go ahead and create them. So if you look at my wallet here, I got MoveQuest. All these are MoveQuest wallets that are ready for the next step. So you want to go in there and just create these wallets, name them. You can edit the name. You just go right up in your wallets. Where is it? No, yeah, right here. And you're going to go to account details and you can edit the name on the account. All right. So not a hard thing to do, but you need to create 7 wallets total. So you're going to be using one right now. And then the rest of them, you're just going to create and let them sit there and wait. Now, in the description, in step 8, there is a Google document. Let me get this Google Doc. I want you to see this document because there's no way that they know you want to be in this 300 unless you have created this document. You have to create this document and submit it. All right. The link for this is in the description. Now, basically, is this the right link? Wait. Hold on. Let me make sure I got the right link. Hold on. I don't think that's the right one. I need form 3. 1 second. They released 3 different forms, so it was kind of tricky, but this is the one that we need. So let me make sure I change this to make sure people have the right form. Step 8. Yes. Okay. This is the. Why are people calling me? I know you guys know that I'm online. And I put everything on do not disturb and people still calling me. All right. So let me change these links because I want them to show properly. We do have to fill this out. Change this. Okay. Say. All right. So yeah, we got to get that link, right? And let's just look at what it looks like because you got to fill this in. So this is what the link looks like. You need to go in and fill this link out. You know, email, your name, you know, answer all these questions, right? And you need to fill this out. If this does not get submitted, then you will not be a part of the 300, all right? After you submit this, I also posted a link for the community here on WhatsApp so that you can keep up with what's going on. So here, this is where all the information happens. This is where the founder is. This is where everybody who's a part of this build, they're here. Any questions that you have, you can ask. Like they even have some instructions in here as well. There's a whole post in here that is pinned that kind of tells you exactly what's going to happen. This does take a little bit of work, guys, but I promise you, if you ever thought it was worth something, man, oh man, this is gonna be worth it. I promise you. We've got some stuff going on right now that you can tap into. After you finish this part, that's all you can do for right now. So you're just opening your slots, submitting your form, getting inside that group so you know the next steps when it's time to go to buy our miners. They haven't released that portion yet. All right. Now, if you go into, let's say, the Facebook group or, you know, even my personal Facebook, but let's just go in here. And you can see we're live right there. You'll see that I posted some of these flyers, right? The jointhemovementum.com will be on here tonight at 7. So that's an hour and 15 minutes. We're going to be back on here again. You'll just go to the website, jointhemovementum.com at 7, and we're going to have a Q&A. We're going to basically talk about what's happening with the project, you know, what you need to do to get prepared. If you got questions, we had breakout rooms. We were helping people get set up. We're doing all of this stuff. And I'm telling you guys, we're not doing this because we're making money. We're not making money from this. We're making money well, we're going to make money in the future once we really build this community out and we get to hundreds of thousands and millions of people. It's going to be insane, right? It only takes a few thousand really to see this thing start really, really working. We're going to have a very, very valuable coin just after a few thousand people. And I mean like in the hundreds of dollars. So we're here helping people because number one, we want to see everyone win. We want to build the community, right? But this is not something that's paying us. You know, we're doing this for our communities because, you know, I feel like this is the time that you can get back all of what you lost, honestly. You know, whatever you have lost in the past year, 2 years from all of the scams and rug pulls, we finally got something legitimate here that can pay us back for everything. So that's an hour and 15 minutes from now. We will be here. Join the movementum.com. It's a Zoom link. It'll take you right into the Zoom. We'll have open Q&A, whatever you want to do there. Ask questions. We try to show you whatever we want. We can go into breakout rooms. We can help people get set up that way. All of that stuff. It'll be there for you. So what else? Oh, also, I posted the link for the GetFit YouTube channel, their official YouTube channel. They've even got some videos in here that show you, you know, unlock mining doc slots, approve plug-in miners to mint doc before unlocking the Avalanche. Like there's all kind of presentations. You can go watch the most recent presentation. So a bunch of stuff in here you want to follow there because they're putting some good stuff there as well. I think that's about it. I don't want to run this any longer. I just kind of wanted to show you how to unlock those docking slots. I think that's important. Let me stop this real quick. Stop the screen share. Says if you can call me. Okay. But yeah, any questions? If there's anybody that has a question that's on, you can go back and replay this as much as you want to kind of see how to go through it, maneuver through it. But I'm telling you, this is definitely something to be a part of. Again, you can be a part of this for under $100, under $100. You don't have to open all your docking slots. You can open up one. You get one free, and you can open up the second one. You know, whatever the case is, you can just get positioned here and just get in front of what's about to happen because it's going to happen with or without you in this scenario. So that's really all I got, guys. I'm gonna get prepared for this 7:00 call. GetFitPays.com. That's where it's at. This is gonna be a banger. I just hope we can get more people. I hope people don't see this and just ignore it and think like this is the next deal. It's not that. And if you noticed, I haven't talked about any other crypto ecosystems or projects on this channel in quite a while. And that's because when you see one that works, you can tell that the other ones, you can see what the other ones were doing wrong. You know, I briefly mentioned Soul Heist on this channel, and I even told people, I said, look, you know, if you want to just be a part of something that's, you know, definitely a meme, you want to put $100, cool. That's what I did. I didn't put anything crazy. Nobody else did either because I would have been able to see that. But that's another example of an ecosystem that is failing, has already failed, and it's not going to do anything because it has no real use case. There's no self-sustaining ecosystem or provision to sustain the project like there is here. So this will be the only one you're probably going to see me talk about because I don't think the other ones will work. Most of them, or majority. So that's really all I got, guys. I'll see you on the 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern call. Join the movementum.com. We'll be there live. You can ask questions, get help, whatever you need. If you got anything else, drop a comment below, and we're going to get this thing rocking and rolling. So with that being said, Mr. CPMD, I'm out. See you tonight at 7 Central. Peace.